Good evening, degenerates. Ash, what's up? Oh man, it seems like it's been like a year since I've been on here. It's been a touch. It's been a little bit. Oh, so man, it's been an interesting last couple, like last half an hour or 40 minutes. Um, I can get started with something here. Look, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this up there. You guys see the shots fired outside the White House? That's crazy.
That President Trump has said a deal is close, only for the two sides to remain far apart.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. Just you can hear
for the two sides to remain
you can
far
hear the
apart.
shots. Yeah, I believe they said that they've got everything on lockdown. Folks have been rushed in, um, got counter snipers on the roof and everything. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out more as time goes on. But that's some messed up stuff. That was posted up 40 minutes ago. I mean, it. I almost started early just to talk about it. It was I mean, I I don't know how. I mean, I don't like making this thing political at all. I mean, it really doesn't. But holy shit! I mean, it's getting wild out there, man. Ugh. So Ash, congrats on being our default winner on the contest. Anybody who doesn't know, if anybody's actually watching this yet, aside from him, um, run a contest monthly for somebody to win a piece of merchandise, any piece of merchandise that they want off of the merch store, and Nash was the only one to complete all the steps. I don't know why people don't want to try and win more than once in a. I mean, is the merch that bad? Really? Is it? But you know, whatever. Hey, I never win anything. That's why, Harvey's runs his they run their weekly giveaway and stuff, and I always when I share it, I'm like, I'm not going to win this, but you could. So, yeah, it's I didn't want to start that with a there's a shooting outside the White House thing, but stuff happens, and I mean, I'm going to talk about it. So Ash, I don't know how long it's been since you've been on here, but I've done some work on the chat section. You notice that things are disappearing after a bit. The worst thing I think is if the chat's kind of being slow, is to have stuff sitting stagnant just on the screen. So I actually have the chat where it if it doesn't move very quickly, it just kind of times out and goes off the screen. And I can actually you know do featured chats as well. So if I ever get to the point where I get monetized or anything like that, if somebody happens to do something, yeah. So I mean, it is kind of neat. See, look, there you are, neato. So we'll let's see how that goes, man. I don't know. I don't know. But so I'll go ahead and get on with the podcast. I mean, yeah, it's everybody it seems like it's been crazy. Obviously I was gone. I was in Virginia and North Carolina all week. So I didn't do a Thursday night stream. Um but I don't I'm not taking all the stuff on the road with me to stream from the road. At least not at this point. I mean, if I was getting paid for the stuff, I'd probably do it, but anyway, let's see here. What kind of other shenanigans have we got going on? Um I do have a question. Um so you ever seen somebody get a road rash on their cooter? Because you're about to. So yeah, I'm gonna kill the sound because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But blam, all up in it, all up in the business. Oh, you know what? Let let's go. Oh Lord, that looked very painful. Just kind of. Oh man, sparks flew. Oh, I don't know if she had a piercing, but she don't anymore. Good Lord. Man, I'm uh just kind of doing some stuff here, waiting for somebody to join on. You know, don't want to be sitting here just talking to Ash. I don't think we have anybody up on the YouTube stuff. Looks like there's been one drive by over on X. Been on some total of 8 minutes here. I do have lots and lots and lots of stuff to go over. Well, I say lots. I probably have 2 hours worth of stuff to go over. Um, maybe if I don't go through it too fast. So that contest I was talking about, you guys go over. Send you a link to an article you saw earlier this week. Think Donut covered it too. Well, we'll get to the donut covering things. Um, I want to show you, this is funny that I have targeted ads that show up on my website because my website's monetized, but uh, dig this, my targeted ads. Check that out. I wonder how they got that information about me. Oh, how do they know? But yeah. So merchandise link on the website right here takes you over to a merch store, and Ash gets to pick out one of whatever he wants off of here to be shipped to him. I need to come up with some new stuff here. The internet says I need to lift more. The internet's correct. The internet is absolutely 100% correct. I do need to lift more. So, I mean, everybody needs to lift more, even the people who lift all the time. Speaking of lifting more, I got a good one for you right here. So, you see videos of people, and I think this is, I think that I don't know how old this is. I really don't. Stream suggestions on Discord. I will in just one moment, sir. Um, but covering the lifting more, I don't know if you've seen this one or not, but you see people get in the gym and they set up uh, cameras to record their workouts. And it's usually people crashing out over somebody walking in front of their camera or something, but this is actually pretty good. I again I'll leave off the audio because I don't want to have to deal with the copyright crap. But this is I laughed at this a lot. But old chickie here, she's setting up her stuff. She's gonna start doing some curls, and then all of a sudden I know this has got to be staged. There's no way. There's no way this is real. And somebody's done the GHD. There's no way that's real. Do you think that's real? I can't I can't believe that that's a real thing. And she just no. I mean, if it's not if it's staged, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good act. So so let me go check out what Ash has sent me. We'll see. Stream suggestions. No way. Please tell me that that's not real. Hold on, let me scroll around here to make sure that this thing doesn't try and dox me because these stupid news sites almost always want to be popping up some stuff. So apparently, homeboy shows up drunk. All right. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Shows up drunk to pick up his friend from a DUI, a DWI arrest. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see. Man was arrested for DWI. He after he showed up to the sheriff's office drunk to pick up a friend. Oh, see, I knew it. I knew they were going to do it. Luckily, I have that feature turned off where it pops up. Okay, we can go back. It didn't fill in my email address. I hate how that crap does that. I had that happen one time. I had to delete the stream. Um, they discovered his license was revoked due to a prior DWI related conviction. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Faces multiple charges, including aggravated unlicensed operation and driving with a BAC of .08. Wow, double the legal limit here. Double the legal limit. That's crazy, man. How come? What? I mean, this is a good friend and all, but damn, son, call an Uber for your buddy. It's not that hard. Holy crap. My lord. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, man. What? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you show up to the sheriff's department drunk? Oh, funny. That's great. Oh. By the way, did you speaking of people being stupid, did you see where the guy drove a Cybertruck into a lake to test the wade mode on it and ended up getting arrested and probably a huge fine? So I don't know if people know this, but don't drive your vehicles into bodies of water. I know Missouri's like this. If unless there's an intentional crossing, you don't drive your vehicle into water. You'll get a pretty hefty fine. I think in Missouri it's $500. I don't know what it is in Arkansas or Texas, but it's not going to be pleasant. And this guy tried to test the wade mode feature of his Cybertruck and drove that sucker off into the drink, and it disabled on him. And oh man, Oh, stupid. Stupid people being stupid. Good Lord. What? I don't even know. It's like the Wade mode says it allows the Cybertruck to enter and drive through bodies of water such as rivers or creeks, but it says that it's the driver's responsibility to gauge that. So, yeah, sometimes, man, you don't have a choice. I know in Missouri there are a lot of small, like spring-fed creeks and stuff up where I hunt at, and you have to drive through them. The road goes through it, right, Travis? Hey, you know what? Better late than never. Better late than never. It's all right. It's all right. I'm just proud my cigar's still lit. Oh, mercy. That's crazy though. Good grief. What other shenanigans do we have here? All right. So, here's another one. Here's let me get this queued up. Um so you guys have all seen this before where there you are. Man, you have got to with the you're not the father. I'll tell you like but people gluing their hands to roadways. I mean, here I am going to bet that that's someplace in the UK. I'm just gonna guess. I don't know. It could be here in the US, but people gluing their hands. And you know what? I think that the solution for this is just to hook up a chain and pull them free. I mean, that just seems to me like the option that would be the most reasonable. I mean, they want to be part of the roadway, let them be that way, right? Dumbasses. Dumbasses abound. Ash, I'm using my cut off the hand. Oh no, I'm telling you, hook a chain around them and hook it to a truck and off you go. What comes off comes off. That's their choice. Soft and squishy is gonna well be just that. Oh, and in I don't have any self-preservation skills news. This is probably I think this is an old video. Um, but so let me get queued up here. All right. So got this this person here and this car right here, and there's a retaining wall that looks like it's about to fail. And
Люди бегут убирать машины, бля.
hold on, let me turn off the sound. I don't want to be annoyed with the sounds a little Russian maybe or something, but gets into the car and drives off. Now, I don't know of any of you guys, but none of my vehicles are worth me dying over. I've got insurance. Even if I didn't, I like my cars. I love my truck. I do. But I'm not gonna risk my life to save it from being mushed by a retaining wall. Now, we can kind of speed this up and you can see, bam. Now, that would have been horrible had that happened when she was in the car because I guarantee you she wouldn't have made it through that. There's no doubt in my mind that that would have not turned out well for her. I think that's an old video. It looks like it was filmed with a potato. It might have been a security camera on a building or something. But yeah, that's no survival instincts. It's just some people. So I got another one, a different thing entirely. Um, Probably was Russia. Yeah, I think it sounded Russian. Um, but there's this. I think this is an old story too. There's this guy that found a bunch of money washed up on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. I don't think that this is recent, but apparently he is an idiot and called the cops. There is no way anybody would have found or heard about the "you'd have never seen me again." I would have been off like a prom dress. Done. It's like that money would have been out, gone. Oh, yeah, I'm on Kick. Yep. So I'm on I've got a stream going on X, I've got one on Kick, and I've got one on YouTube. The YouTube one's so sucky when it comes to the delay. So if you make a comment, you hear something, it takes like 30 seconds. No, I wouldn't say a word, not a word. You're from Fort Lauderdale. Well, you know what? I'm sure that this is probably something old. I don't know why it came up on my For You feed, and so I had to bring it up. I couldn't help myself. And it's happened. You know what? It's the same thing as it's at JD the bot guy. The same thing. It's the same thing everywhere. I try to keep. I'm not Travis, right? And use a different name every place I go. Travis, but oh man. Speaking of self-preservation, there seems to be a lot of this going on. So if you were out walking around and a if you were out walking around and you saw that you were being stalked by a mountain lion, oh, what would you do? So would you pull out your pistol? Because we all know you should have one. Um, and shoot. Hold on. Would you shoot the cat or near the cat? That's a big cat. He shot right next to it. Apparently, the guy. I mean, I don't know that I'd make that first shot either. Oh, okay. Now I know. I see. Now. But yeah, that's crazy. That is nuts. I don't know. I don't know if it would have just got one. I think it might have got them all. It might have got them all. Oh, look at this. Where's my? We've got ourselves a Nick face. Oh Lord, you guys, uh, my plops, my dirty pepperbacks, you guys are great. Oh, so I love my featured stuff. It's working now. You found me from Donut. Well, you know what? I was going to talk about that. I was definitely going to talk about that. Um, so apparently, yeah, Travis, I see you can do it too. You can do it too. Now, cut it out. All right. So, dude, of course you would. You guys are killing me. Man, it's like being on the Discord. You guys are awesome. Oh man. Yep. Unsub my peeps. You guys are my folks, man. So anybody who doesn't have any idea uh what Blandish is talking about, old Blandish. Um Donut operator does a stream um pretty much daily. And I'm not entirely sure how it came up. Somebody mentioned it. Something about there being some sort of beef. I'm not entirely sure if they meant beefing the same way as the OG, you got beef with somebody, or maybe they were saying what's the beef and trying to be really cute. I don't know. Either way, um Donut operator was on stream and actually brought I've got this set up. I was gonna let me turn my audio all the way up, but I wanted to cover this because I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I got messages from a bunch of people all over the place talking about this, and I was in the middle of yeah, I'll show you. I was in the middle of work, and um I couldn't get there. I couldn't get there in time, and so um uh, Aosabi is one of his mods. Roof Indian also. Those guys are great. I started getting DMs and Discord over it, and I was like, man, I couldn't see it. I didn't get there. I couldn't. I had to work, and he actually clipped it. So, yep, there he is, right there. You gotta. I didn't realize he had his. Yeah, there. That's his old Aosabi. But yeah, he's a cool guy. So anyway, I'll show you guys. So in case you didn't, I didn't get to see it, but he clipped it, and so here we go. So I'll go ahead and play. I won't play the whole thing. It's only a 3-minute clip, so I may play the whole thing.
That's awesome. This is Brandon's exploits, and then our mission. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around to honor the one, the only Brandon Herrera, truly the single most decorated and accomplished human being to have ever graced the soil of this fine nation. Move over, George Washington. Step aside, Audie Murphy, because no one can hold a candle to the man who redefined valor, heroism, and excessive humility. He did one about me. Oh, God.
In a world craving heroes, one name echoes through the ages.
He won't play the whole video.
Brandon Herrera, the myth, the meme, the man who never was, yet always has been. Forced Valor, a band of digital bards, has made it their sacred mission to unearth and exalt his impossible deeds, weaving tales so grand they defy reality itself.
Outstanding. Having served as an Army SEAL, or maybe it was a Navy Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh,
my,
man.
my favorite part is he starts scrolling through, and he sees the one I
Hey,
did on
there's that
JD
with the
Delay.
sign.
He thought it was Veteran with the sign.
That's awesome.
He does kind of look like him.
Damn, dude, he's still writing these.
Yeah, I've got pages and pages and pages of them.
He's been doing this a long time, huh? I remember reading it when I had like one on there.
Yep.
Dude, he has been going at it. I
Man,
love the revolutionary soldier with a grenade.
we just be
strapped
making
to his
shit over here,
chest.
man.
He didn't want a JD delay. That's awesome. Damn, man, he is keeping up with this. Forced Valor t-shirts, hell yeah. I actually need to order some of those.
He comes up and pulls up the merch store. Oh,
Let's look at the shirts.
I need to make some new shirts. I do. I need to get after it. I've been slacking.
Congressional Medal of Herrera. He has stories from World War III to 11.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, I had this one.
Yep,
I
sent
wore this
them that
one time. The Emotions of Brandon Herrera.
Yep. No doubt.
Do we get stuff fixed? Like what?
I don't know what they were talking about.
Amazing.
I'm wearing that hat. Apparently, he was looking at my
Dinosaurs
ex.
went extinct because of the Brandon Herrera.
Yeah, he was apparently looking at my
Nice.
ex profile
All right,
because
let's
he
go back to
hopped
the-
over to it. But that's cool. That's the first time I've been I've had one of those guys talk about my stuff in something that wasn't behind a paywall. They talked about the website on kind of consensual. I don't know, it was a while back. And of course, that's behind a paywall on Pepperbox. I mean, I'll plug Pepperbox. I don't get any money from it, but pepperbox.tv, it's damn near free. It's $8 a month, and you get all this. It's mostly uncensored. They get to say, all right, well, you go get you some food. Thanks for stopping by. Come back. I'll be here probably until 8. So, but they $8 a month. You get a 2-week free trial run. They do exclusives on there, all kinds of stuff that you don't get to see on YouTube or any of the other places. So anyway, yeah, please go over there and check that out. I'm a big fan of Pepperbox. I'm not an OG member, but I have been around for a little bit, and so yeah, it's a cool thing. Damn it, donut. Oh, so that's store for a rack of ribs to smoke Monday, but you don't want to. Hey, I'm doing steaks tomorrow. I'm not doing. So look, I was gonna do. I had a whole bunch of choices. And I let my wife make the choice. Love my wife, but she has she doesn't have a problem with pork. It's just that it bothers her stomach and stuff. So, oh yeah, that's right, man. I wish you weren't having trouble with your truck. I wish you didn't have to get on a motorcycle and go to the store on a bike, man. That sucks. I know I used to do it. So it used to, oh golly, it sucks so bad having to do that. I got pulled over one time. Yeah, Travis, if you I don't care if you say something about it, but Travis was saying he was having his truck towed to a uh a shop to get it looked at, and the tow truck driver jacked his truck up when he came to pick it up and then tried to act like it was already damaged. So he did yeah, wait for me to say it. So he talked about it on X and shit. I don't know who the tow truck driver was. I don't know if he wants to talk about that on here or not. But yeah, that was it. I haven't heard anything new. You haven't heard from your insurance company yet, but that was Tuesday. So I don't know, man. I'm hoping he gets through it. He's been having all kinds of stuff. Liberty Towing in Riverside. So uh Liberty Towing, you need to make this shit right. I know that guy's probably not the owner. Uh you guys need to make this right. He's already having enough trouble as it is. Um but yeah, that's horse shit. Man's just trying to get his shit fixed and you guys jacked it up worse. Oh, man. But that's the last I have. I don't think he's had any more updates on it. Do you? Do you there, Travis? You have any new updates on your situation? You Are they at least going to be able to get your stuff fixed as far as the mechanical stuff goes? Ordering a new cam done to Texas speed is open. Then my mechanic will install and fix my lifters for $3,700. That is a hell of a lot cheaper than 20 grand. $3,700 isn't that hell, will it be? Is that gonna be the end of it? Are you gonna keep it after that? Because I mean, that's your issue. You had, your cam and lifters were messed up. So, I mean, I don't know. Total will be $4,700 plus your truck's all banged up. That sucks. Might as well you put that into it. So, well, just get a turbo. You know what his issue is? He keeps buying Chevys. Yeah, that crap, the variable, what do they call that? You say it's called, I forget what they call that in Dodge, but it's like that crap that where it switches between V8 and four cylinder. None of that stuff ever works right. It's awful. That I don't even get me started on all that. Have to have a special talk with the smog referee. Man, I feel for you being in California. Did anything past 2018, until they get ready to get rid of all that stuff and stop putting it on new vehicles, getting a new vehicle doesn't make any sense. I actually upgraded. I traded up. I had a 2018 Ram, a 3/4 ton, and traded it in and got a 2022 one ton. And I wish I hadn't. The 2018 is a superior vehicle. That generation on the Cummins, man, I wish I that's the one thing I wish I hadn't done is I wish I had just gone ahead and paid that truck off and kept it. I've almost got this one paid for, but damn, all of the emissions equipment is where the problems are on all this stuff. So, You can get it. So here's the deal. You can get I've seen this happen. You can get smog testing. You can get it to pass without, if you can get, so it's all about efficiency, right? If you can get it to pass smog tests without all that garbage. So the problem is like getting around the shenanigans. Oh, it's not just the def, the deep, the particulate filter, the DPF. There's it's not a and on big trucks like Ash deals with, those are serviceable. At least a lot of them are. You can actually pull that DPF canister out and wash it or replace it or whatever. But on trucks like, we get that, they eventually fill up with ash, and you can't get the only way to get it serviced is to take it to the dealer. They pull it off and wash it out or whatever. It's not really serviceable, and it all comes out as one big piece. It's not a canister like on a big truck. And that it all it does is plug up the exhaust. And engines are just basically air pumps, right? Air goes in, air goes out. And if you restrict the air on either side, it screws it all up. But yeah, Ash is definitely the guy to talk to. I know you and I have talked about it a little bit offline, but he's actually a mechanic. He knows this stuff. So I don't mind talking about it, but I am definitely no mechanic. I know enough to get myself in trouble, and that's about it. So mercy. Gonna get me pissed off about EPA crap. Gun laws and EPA emissions. Oh, yeah, that's the difference between a professional and an amateur, is knowing how to fix your mistakes. Hey man, do it. Rough Country ain't that far away from me. They're across the river over in Tennessee. They make good stuff. No, we're not gonna. No, we can spend all day talking about California gun laws, and I don't want to. Yeah, I don't even want to get there. I know you can too. On a lighter note, have you guys seen any of the videos of those self defense people? They would talk about, you see the video of the fat dude who's just like touching people and they fall by the wayside and all that junk. Oh, but I get it. There's a one of those energy shield guys is on this video I found, and he's put him up against a boxer, and this boxer just pones him. It's hilarious. Watch this. Oh, I'm gonna put the shield up. Oh, all right, all right. The boxer's like, okay, okay, okay. So, bam. Oh, gave him one to the old chin. Oh, that energy shield really ain't working out for you, is it? Yeah, your neck hurts now. You caught one. You caught one. And give him another one. Give him the business. Some people just shield gave him the old elbow. I don't know why he would keep going at this point. Oh yeah. Oh, it's bow out. Bow out. You dummy. Oh. Yeah, I don't know that he I don't think that his self-defense business is going to stay in business for very long with that video out there. No, you cannot. Yeah, that's it. It appears to, like, again, it was filmed with a potato, but it's still relevant. That's evergreen right there. Hey Ash, you got your nubbers all over. I got a so this is for holding on to what's up? This is for holding on to a corn on the cob. And I use this thing. I got a whole pack of them. They're really cheap, man. Oh, good Lord. Try a double. You need to make the Travis. You need to Ooh, did you? I've I haven't gotten one. So I've always wanted a Marlin 336 lever action 3030. The problem is that Ruger took over Marlin, and I really haven't looked into it a lot. It's one of those things. I'm very utilitarian when it comes to um my firearms. Oh, they launched another one. Did you get the email, Ash? I think they're calling it Goth Girl Spit. I'm wanting to say. Yeah. I don't know. I am not an insider, so take that with a grain of salt. I'm not an insider. I'm just a subscriber. The echelon, but hey, the video, I man, I don't know if I want to show that one. That's oh man, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I would love to have a 336. I got my first year with a 336. All right. I'll find the video. Need some goth girl spit. Yeah. I cannot for I've met her 2 times. I don't know for sure who they used for the model in the email they sent out. But she's one of the people that works on their social media, and I don't think maybe it's Amanda. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. I don't know. All I know is, um, yeah, the I'm not a sour fan. So the thing they did with Caleb, I'm probably not going to be too big on. I thought I was going to like it better, but I'm just Twilight Fusion. That's it. That's the one. So they've got a couple of things coming out, and I'm actually looking forward to that. I think that the new one that they announced, the Goth Girl Spit, is going to be like a white uh monster kind of. So I know I think that Zach's been out, the veteran with the sign, I think has been um after them. Yeah, the double tap is really, really, really good. So if you look behind me right there, the armed golfer, um, it's sitting right there beside it. That's the original um OG. It's tea and lemonade like an Arnold Palmer, and that's what double tap is. So I've got some of those that I got when I was, I think it was May. I think it was May. I was over there at Echelon, and I got a case of it. But now they've released double tap. I'm still waiting on my shipment. I've got it set up to come with my subscription, so I'll be getting it here in the not too distant future. But love it. It's really good. And I'll tell you, there's a when I was at Brandon Herrera's event in Vegas in January, Eli made a drink with it. It's um, let's see, it's like 2 ounces of Tito's, a splash of cranberry juice, and then fill the glass the rest of the way with double tap. And it's dangerously tasty. I will tell you that. I'm not a big vodka guy, but I was like, I had to limit myself to one of those because it was bad. So I mean, it was good. That's what the problem was. Is it's a little bit too smooth, but it is very tasty on its own. I've had one. Was it today? I think I had one of those. I've got just a few of those. Well, I'm trying to pace myself on them until my subscription gets here. That one behind me is empty. It's just the can sitting there. Um, hey, while I've got you guys on here, I know you guys have seen this on the website, but have you seen the this is the violet ventricle. I'm actually wearing the shirt. So you guys can get these. They're they're available on the website. Well, it's actually available on Patch Ops. But I'm going to push that stuff. If you go on forcedvalor.com and look up here at the top, you see this little medal here, right? You can actually go to Patch Ops and Well, it's all right. It's all right. But if you go, you can go over to patchops.com or just click this link and it'll take you straight to it. And it's, you can get them here. Yes, they're a little bit on the expensive side. It's fine. Hey, man, looky, it's Aaron. Hey, you know what? People got to work. They got to work. But anyway, you can get one of those. Help the guy out. He actually went out on his own and I all I did was design it and he made them. So I'd love for him to sell out of those. You guys, please, if you don't mind, help the guy out. Yes, but don't crash. I don't have that many people viewing. I need you to stay around, man. That's not why. I'm just joking. But it's not a reason. We'll just say that. It's not the only reason. The first reason. I don't believe you. I've seen you on a BMX bike with some of the videos you've made. Travis is pretty sporty when it comes to those. I don't know if I would call what you do cautious, especially on those. Yeah, I bet. Man. So anybody who has dogs, I've got dogs and they do this. You know, have you ever seen one of those do that? They're terrified when you buy. I would too. That's the problem. I don't have a bike anymore because I act like an idiot. And I'm not talking about a BMX bike. I can't ride a bike to save my life. But I had a Yamaha FJR 1300 as a sport touring bike, and that thing was super super fast, and it was really front heavy. And so it would not. You had to try super hard to get it to stand up, but you could grab a whole lot of throttle, and it would just squat and take off. I mean, the stability on that thing was ridiculous. And uh, the problem is it got real smooth about 95 miles an hour. And you know everything's humming at the right. It's dangerous. It's dangerous stuff. I had to quit it, but yeah, I had that thing for a long time, and just got to a point where it was. They're not like. It's a pain in the ass if you don't have a garage. I've got a shop building it's an outbuilding behind I'm actually sitting in it right now, and to ride the thing, I'd have to come out here and have to get it out from behind stuff and uncover it and it was just a big major production every time I wanted to get out and ride it. So I just got to the point where I stopped riding it, and then after a while I was like, I should just sell the thing. And it just sat out here. I had to deal with keeping it licensed and everything. Uh, yeah, you don't see the Kawasaki. It's a mule. It's on the other side of the little set here. A lot the old videos of me in here have you can see it all. And I was like, man, I gotta come up with something. I gotta make a set or something. Because it was awful. It was awful. I gotta try to improve my quality. The the website. Oh, you talking about man? I don't know. That's Patch Ops. It's not my stuff. I don't. I want to say that he runs that through Shopify, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost certain that he does. So I don't know why it would have locked up. Yeah, I've known people that have had those. I like Yamaha stuff. They make pretty good stuff. The Yamaha and like Toyota are the really good companies when Honda is too. Honda's just really freaking expensive. Yeah, Aaron, if YouTube is super laggy. I don't know why. I think it's got something to do with Restream. I really, really don't understand it between Restream and the hopping from one to the next. All you can eat. I don't know. I've never seen him on Kick before. But anyway, I was talking about animals. You got sidetracked with all this motorcycle talk. So I got another little cute one. This is great. So this dog, so the cat is stalking a bird, right? And the dog stalking the cat. Dogs, you can't tell me that dogs don't have senses of humor. Yeah, you gotta watch out, man. At that the auto model get you. I don't know, but bam, got the kitty cat. That cat was so honed in. He's like zoned. It's that didn't even know that dog was behind it. Just wanted that bird. I'm gonna say that's probably Russia too. Apparently, all I do is watch like Russian videos. Um, because I never turn the sound on. I don't watch videos with the sound on, which is why I don't put the sound on here because you never know what's going to be said or what music they're going to play. And I've got this whole thing with not getting canceled. I actually have to care, unfortunately. I mean, it is what it is. I try to be a good person. I really do. But I fail often, as we all do. Like keeping this damn thing lit. This is a so over at the Las Vegas cigar outlet, which I've been to, this is a house stick of theirs and keeping the thing lit. It's cracking down the side and everything. I mean, it's not an expensive cigar, but I fight with them and I'm smoking them because I've got them and you know how it goes. But oh, we talked about on on another stream, we talked about, checkered past of mine. And it always makes me giggle whenever I see um old videos and commercials and stuff. And there's this commercial about weed. Orders? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, man. Then you can put it up on the background. So anybody who doesn't know it, Aaron, as you can see from his name on his handle, runs the I Had to Say It podcast. And I've actually been on there a couple of times um, with him. And as a matter of fact, if you go back and watch those, please, by all means, check him out. You can actually see my old background before I put all the stuff up. Yeah, that guy. But anyway, check this old video.
Think marijuana is harmless?
Mr. Chippy.
Think again.
That's the same people who I think came out with that this is your brain and this is your brain on drugs. Yeah. We like Mr. Chippy around here. I'm a big fan. I'm Mr. Chippy for president. I'm giving up on that cigar. No. I'm gonna get something else going on here. Based. Yeah, this is a Black Ops. So I am still waiting for Caleb and them to come out with his collab with Warfighter. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be buying some of those. I don't watch it really close, so if anybody sees that comes out, because I'm certain Caleb doesn't. Yeah, probably. Um, I'm sure Caleb doesn't watch my stuff. I mean, hell, I don't hardly have enough time to watch other people's stuff, and I'm not nearly as busy as those guys. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. Yeah, we do, man. We gotta what we need to do is we need to set up a time to do it. That's what it is. I mean, my Friday nights are usually pretty open. I do my streams on Thursdays and Saturdays, and except for when I'm out of town. Um, I really need to think about maybe think about getting a mobile setup. I'm not 100% sure because when hunting season comes, I'm gonna have to be able to do streams from the camper. That'll be fun. I'm out of town a lot. Yes. Uh, yeah. That's just the way it is. But you know what? I'll work it out. I'll work it out. I got some beach time in this week. You know, it's really funny. My wife complains because every time I go out of town, uh, it rains. And yes, I'm on a plane a lot. Um, well, I fly out of Memphis, and so there's hardly unless you're going to, you know, another big city, Atlanta, Dallas, something like that. I'm gonna have more than one hop, and so I get on a lot of planes. Um, but I do get upgraded a lot, um, which is fun. But yeah, so my wife complains because every time I go out of town, the weather goes nuts. I get to the beach on Thursday, and we showed up. It was my last night out of town. Uh, Atlantis. Well, I didn't do that. I hope, but did I say Atlantis? God, I hope not. But this is what happens when you talk when your brain's not kicked into gear, and my mouth just runs. So whether or not I say something dumb, I don't know. Half the time I'll say something I have no idea. But got there, it was beautiful, and went down, gone over to Kick, man. It's better over there. But got down there, got on the beach, walked around in the Atlantic Ocean a little bit, got my shorts all wet. I wasn't planning on it, but you know, big wave came and got me all moist. And went up to the bar at the hotel, and I mean I was staying right on the beach. And went up to the bar at the hotel, ordered a drink, and about 10 minutes later, a storm rolled up. The temperature dropped 20 degrees. It was windy and cold and crappy, and that's what I get. So it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. But I did a couple of little posts from there. So I got a lot of freaking pet videos this time. I don't know why. Dig this though. So there's this cat on top of a light pole, sitting right there on top of this light pole, and they put this whole production together because they think the cat's stuck. Yeah, you know, I was in Charleston about 3 weeks ago. It didn't rain, but we also didn't go to the beach. It was cold. It was only like 60 degrees. But they get up there, they're gonna do this whole thing. Gotta, you know, touch the line, see alignment and stuff. I'm sure this is probably Russian too. I don't know who it is. But this is a cat's just digging guy. It's like, what are you doing, man? He's up there in a bucket truck. Oh, I love and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna get this device, and it's all Russian. It's all Russian. He's gonna get the cat, and then let the cat goes down goes the cat. There's no telling how much time and effort they put into getting ready to do this whole thing. And the cat's just like, nope, I'm out of here, and off he goes. Oh, that's funny. See, look, it's almost like Kick works better. Oh. Any of you guys ever watch Friends? So, I think the audio is clean on this one. I don't think I have to worry about it. But you ever watch Friends? And in the episode where they're trying to move the couch up the stairs, and Ross is yelling "pivot." Well, this is how it should have gone, right?
Well, we gotta go a little further out.
Pivot. These guys got it going on, though.
Okay, we got hands on it. Okay, keep going
Look at
down.
Yep. Coordination.
Down. Yeah, we got the weight now. Okay. All right, stop. Yep. You can let it rest a little bit on your side too. Okay. How heavy is it? It's not bad.
Yep.
That's what I told you. That's what I think so. I think you could have got
They
it.
even got their moving blanket.
I could've
So
got
they
it,
don't
yeah.
scratch everything else.
All right. Ready? Yes, sir.
This is
All right,
pros
walk out.
coordinating.
Okay. Oh, all right, you got it.
There's no telling how much
Got it.
liquor was involved in this.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at
Nice.
that. Success.
I lost the blanket. Watch your step.
Bros being bros,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Bros being bros. That's the way you do it right there. So everybody knows the Harveys. They I was talking about them earlier. They do the weekly giveaways. Play that new Ash. I'm gonna look it up. Don't let me forget. I'm gonna look it up and play it. I'll get to it in a second. I promise I will. But Rascal, he finds, yeah, I saw that. I covered that really early on. You weren't here yet. But I did cover that, the shots fired at outside the White House. I still don't know anything yeah. Happened before you hopped in. Late to the game, man. Late to the game. But apparently raccoons, look at this. Apparently they're showing signs of domestication. I want there's a couple of things in this world that I want. Look at this. Who wouldn't want a nice snuggly raccoon? Yep. It's great. Great. Speaking of things that aren't domesticated, trash pandas. Love the trash pandas. But Buffalo Ron, anybody follow Buffalo Ron? Buffalo Ron posted this earlier, and apparently some bison killed a 70-year-old woman in Custer State Park. She was on a hiking trail and probably tried to take a picture with the damn thing, and it yeeted her, and now she is no longer with us. So don't try to pet the bison. They're not pets. Hold on, my wife texted me. But yeah, Buffalo Ron, he makes great socks too, right? So, Aaron, you have some of those socks, don't you? Travis, have you talking about this in Orange County? Apparently, they've got a chemical issue. Assholes live forever. Well, that's nice. Have you seen what this? They're trying to stabilize this 34,000 gallon tank of chemicals, and apparently it's leaking, and they're worried that thing's gonna have is gonna run away. Oh, she stole your socks, man. I understand. Wives do stuff like that. But yeah, they're trying to keep this thing from running away. It's overheating and stuff, and if it does do it like a thermal runaway, it's probably gonna burn that whole place to the ground. That sucks, monkey nuts. It's and not in a good way. If there is a good way to suck monkey nuts, I don't know for sure. Yeah, they've evacuated a whole bunch of people. Yeah, a degree an hour, but man, that adds up. What do they say? Ounces make pounds. Speaking of Mr. Chippy, what the hell's up with this? Boneless, skinless children's thighs? Seriously? What the holy hell? What what is the hell's going on in the world today, man? Yeah. Must have been the Whole Foods on a certain island where they were selling those. Sure enough. That's an unfortunate mistake. So, and the last thing I've got to cover on this whole thing right here is this is just for you, Ash. Yeah, no, it's jerky. Oh yeah, the jerky. Yeah, I've disabled that in my wife's car, the little auto off thing. That is right up there with the other crap that they do with the whatever the hell they call that crap where it turns on and off. Why can't I never remember the name of those terms? Is it because I'm an idiot? That's what it is. But yeah. That's all of the bookmarks I had. I need to go and clean all that stuff up now. But yeah, brand new RAM is looking like it's that. Yeah. They sell little kits. So I know the fat electrician he was talking about, he had disabled that, but that was back in the old days. Um well, man, go to the store. It's okay. But Nick was able, he's an electrician, not so fat anymore, but he was able to disable that by going in and switching the wires. They make it a little bit more complicated nowadays, where it's a module, this like the whole instrument or the cluster in the panel. And I actually got a device off the internet and wired it up, and now it just remembers the last state. Start hitting the gym. Hey, you know what? You got to make sure you do the thing. You got to make sure you do the thing. Okay, now's the time for my little rant on the echelon stuff, right? So, um, you got to go do the post up with the We Go. There you go. Ash just said it with the hashtag We Go Gym. It's a thing. We got to do it. Got to do it. Aaron does the We Go work. Aaron, when you start going to the gym, you got to do the thing. But yeah, I've got to find that. Give me a moment. I'm gonna find that damn. Aaron has he has shower eshies, and you know what? If you're gonna have you gotta shower eshies. They're a great thing. I will find this video that you guys were talking about. It's got to be here soon, close by. Come on. That was another one, man. I saw that like so this isn't an issue. This isn't an issue one or the issue video I was talking about, but no, out of Eshy. Damn. I hate it when I run out of Eshy. But this homeboy, he's closing up the gate here, and apparently it's electrified. And he is currently getting some voltage. And it doesn't look like he's having a good time. But his buddies with the flying kick knocks his ass off of it. Yeah. Yeah. That's one I saw today. I don't even it's probably still Russian. I don't know. I'm going to find this. It's in here someplace. Oh, Aaron, I thought of you when I saw this one. So this homeboy and a fire come up in the kitchen, and I don't know why they would be running propane in the kitchen, but that looks like a whole deal. And this is some quick thinking on his part. Check this dude out. Takes off his shirt, kills the flame. Look at that. Like a pro. Like he's seen it happen before. That's why would you use a propane tank in it? I mean, it looks like an actual. You can change your subscription date now that we're past the date when they start shipping the double tap. It's not going to mess your order up. That was the problem is that when they first released it, if you change your subscription date, it would mess all kinds of stuff up because it wasn't available to ship, and they were having people that were trying to like move it forward. And yeah, all you do is get another shipment, but they're shipping now, so you should be good. I know it's in here. I know it is. I need to my And who was that? It's in here someplace. Who was that? Who had that video? It was damn it. The video that they had, it was content creator had that video they made. Was an AI video of Nick and Rich. Who was that? They do still have the White House on lockdown. Ooh. Damn, I bet that sucked. Look at this. Transmission to the head. Nah. Ooh. Damn it. Yeah. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. It's got to be here. So I shared that video. I didn't share that video. That's who it was. Don P. Bongwater. Why I could not remember that for. There it is. Okay, now we're going. We're cooking with oil now. Why is my. Here we go. I'm gonna get a strike for this. I know I am, but I'm gonna play it anyway. I'm gonna play it any damn way because you know what? Why not?
Big ass booty juice. Booty big ass booty juice.
Oh, this is funny.
Get you some of that booty sweat. Energy for your soul, motherfucker. Some of energy in the house. Get your shit now.
Oh, that just makes me laugh. Oh, booty sweat. The echelon booty sweat. Eric, make it happen, man. Oh, Don P. Bongwater. That guy's a professional. Oh, thick Nick. Oh, good Lord. I need to back. I'm going to share. I got to share that. I'm going to tag him. I got to do it. Ozemp Nick. That's funny. I did see him breakdance at Cody's wedding. I didn't see it personally. I saw the video of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, good God. The funny stuff. The funny stuff. And it's been an interesting week for the old X account. I've had some interesting stuff happen this week, man. So now Matt Best is following me. I don't know why. Gub the cat. What about Gub? Please tell me that something didn't happen to Gub. What happened? What about Gub? Yeah, Echelon follows me. So does Black Rifle Coffee. Wasson Watch. Holy crap. Man, do not tell me that something happened to Gub Gub. That's gonna just upset me. That's gonna ruin my evening. No, Gub Gub is the black cat that runs around in Brandon's shop. You get to see him. You get to see him on some of the videos. No, we're not talking about the ghost in the unsub house. That's not what we're talking about. But yeah, you guys should check out, being that it's a Memorial Day weekend, you should go over to Matt Best and check out his new song, his video he made for it's called Folded Flag. Uh, oh, okay. So you had me confused. It's all right. They call that cat Gub Gub also, and I don't know. I haven't seen that. Kind of consensual Eli, I mean, fuck with Moody, telling her some cryptid like creature of a person named Gub Gub takes care of the unsub house. Ah, yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm I I'm so far behind, guys. I'm so far behind I think I'm ahead. But yeah, I don't know why. Uh well, I mean there is a connection, right? So if you guys have watched any of the I had to say it when I was on there, you can go and watch that. Um Man, that was an episode too when Jake Barr was on there. Uh Man, they were Donut was hammered. Good lord. I think that was right before he stopped drinking for a while. I think that I mean, I'm not going to say that that episode was the reason why that day, but he was feeling it. It was a mess. But mm, mm, mm. Okay. So update so a gunman appears fired at the White House multiple times, causing the US Secret Service to return fire per Fox News. That the gunman has been taken down after being shot. So there you go. There's your update on that one. I just saw that come across. So there was apparently a bystander on the street that was also hit by the gunfire, but I don't have any updates on that. Apparently, the suspect who opened fire is now deceased. So, I'm going to leave that one alone. So, we'll see. I tagged Eric Bartel and Echelon with that video. I'm sure that others have too, but we'll see what he. I, I like Eric. I've I met him once. He knows I'm a degenerate, just like the rest of you guys. Oh man, I gotta check on something right quick. So, oh, for the love of Pete, that's not what I meant to do. Let's be. Yeah. Sure, you didn't mean to laugh in Spanish. Let's see. I don't see it yet. JD Delay is killing me. I usually end my streams like right about 8 o'clock to watch his lives, and he's been on hiatus. So I didn't know Denny's wasn't doing their. Look, the only Denny's in the United States I eat at is the one on the Strip in Las Vegas. That's it. And the only time I eat there is when I'm at SHOT Show. And it's only like a block and a half from the hotel I stay at when I'm there. So, yeah. But the reason I brought up JD is like, if he's not going to be on, I'm not going to jump off of here. I'm just going to stick around and see what happens. But, oh, the one in Knoxville is a truck stop. You know, you got to do what you got to do, dude. So I haven't done my usual. So I'm going to let me bring something up real quick. Like, so let's talk about this. So I post all these stories. You know, Brandon was talking. I showed you that Brandon was talking about. Not Brandon. There, see, I'm doing it too. I'm doing it. Donut was talking about everybody. They're the same person. But all of these, the ones when I've converted them over to a video, you'll see that the thumbnail has changed, and the algorithm has begun to hate me, and I'm not getting anywhere near as much um, algorithm suggestions. I think the biggest part is that yeah, but I think the biggest part is that they were suggesting my videos to people who actually um, like want to see videos about real World War II history, and I don't do that. But in case you didn't know, I do cameos on these. So one of the extras in the background is going to be somebody who you may recognize. So please go out, watch it, share with your friends. If you see the one, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Denny's thing, but they're doing something. But please, by all means, watch the video. You probably did. Since we're on live, you can say it, man. You can say it. Who do you think it was? Might be. Might be. Um, I try to make the last couple of them a little bit easier because I buried the absolute hell out of the one. I tell you what I'll do. Where's that one? I think it was this one. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Give me a second. All right. So I'm gonna hook you up. So you never know. Some of them have more than one. Some of them have more than one. All right. So I'm going to show you which scene it is. And you still got to figure out who it is. So.
To flank the position, clearing it with rifles and bayonets. Word spread of Herrera's railway
this guy
trip
right
boosting
here?
morale.
Who's that
but
guy?
But the real fight was ahead. By June 18th, the Marines had captured Aslito
Huh?
Airfield, renaming it Isley Field after a fallen
Who do
comrade.
you think that guy
This
is?
victory came just in
It's
time
not a current.
as the
It's
Battle
not.
of the
It's not what
Philippines.
they look like. Oh man. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to find it. Give me one moment. I didn't have it handy. I had no intention of doing this, but it's been so long. Here it is. Who that is? You look familiar? So there you go. Now you know. Now you know. I spilled the beans. Nobody could guess that one. I just couldn't stand it anymore. So I told you guys it was going to be, it could possibly be a different version of them. I don't know how old he was in that picture. But yeah, it's him and Hannah. But that's what I used for it. So there you go. I told you that one. Had to give it away. I made that one too hard. I buried that one a little bit too deep. Yep. Old baby face. That's kind of like the one I did with JD Delay. I used somebody else's AI image of him. That was a mistake. I should have done the work myself. But yeah. You guys are killing me with this conversation. I don't know if you're talking to me or each other. But yeah. Mercy. But yeah, definitely need to get to a few more viewers. I don't know why suddenly the algorithm hates me, but I don't know. I'm not kidding though. I'm so close, so close. So dig it. The monetization thing. It's like I've got 2,385 watch hours. It's like this is the only thing that I need to get that channel monetized. And it's not that I think I'm going to earn any money off of it. It's just I want to get it monetized because I'm goals driven. I'm a goals driven guy. Let's see. Let's see. We got time. I'm gonna do the history segment. So
Lame history today.
lame history today. So I really got to fix the other one. So did you know today in 1430 Joan of Arc was captured? Yeah. Yep. During the 100 Years' War, later sold to the English and executed in 1431. Yeah. Let's see. In 1701, Scottish privateer Captain William Kidd was hanged in London for piracy, not privacy, piracy and murder. Let's see. In 1785, Forced Valid Data Center. Yes, I could. In 1785, Benjamin Franklin wrote a letter announcing his design for bifocal glasses. That's cool. 1788, South Carolina became the 8th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution, helping the document move closer for final official adoption. 1900, Sergeant William Harvey Carney became the first African American soldier to receive the Medal of Honor for his bravery during the Civil War Battle of Fort Wagner. Think that's the battle that was at the end of the movie Glory. That was the battle for Fort Wagner, which they did not actually take. So, 1934, notorious bank robbers Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow were ambushed and killed by the police in Louisiana. Screw those people; they were horrible. 1958, Cliff Notes first appeared in U.S. bookstores. You cheating cheaters. And in 1969, the rock band The Who released their landmark album Tommy, rock opera where a kid plays by his sense of smell. Pinball, that is. I still don't know how that works. Today is World Turtle Day, International Day to End. I don't know what that is. International Jazz Day. Jazz music sucks. That's that. Lucky Penny Day, National Taffy Day. That's shitty. World Crohn's and Colitis Day. Amateur Radio Military Appreciation Day. Blah, 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 blah. So, there you go. There's the history segment. See. Jazz might suck, but the sax does not. As long as it's not Kenny G. Smooth jazz. Huh. Let's see. Apparently there was a big, let's see if I can, I'm trying to find video of this. Nope, that's not going to work. Trying to find this. Apparently there's a giant fireball that was that's cool. Oh, Lord, I can't remember his name. So the guy from that did the was it I Still Believe in Lost Boys, talking about dude was ripped playing, and I cannot remember his name. Let's see if I can see this video. Yeah, that doesn't really do it justice. But apparently, this fireball, and nobody could hear anything, which is interesting. It was apparently very large. So I would play it, but the song, but copyright strikes and whatnot. Not going to do it. There's too many little yeah, thanks. Let's see. I've already talked about the IKEA flat pack furniture. There's nothing really good. Apparently there's a dying star captured looking like a billowing crystal ball. Let's see if I can find any yeah, these news aggregator sites suck so bad. It's just so much crap. Nope. Caleb Francis was in recent music videos and it's dope. Well, that's all right. Oh man, we've been having a good week this week. I'm a huge new metal fan. I am. I listened I started listening to like Corn is also like Rob Zombie quite a bit. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm a metal guy, but which is really funny because yeah, but my wife listens to country and all kinds of stuff. You know what? I also like in this moment. I I, just- I don't know. It's just something about that. I've been listening to their stuff for a long time. So um, Maria Brink is something to behold. So we don't. I don't. There's so much stuff that I was covering, and so far today, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. But yeah, it's got a whole sum total 166 subs on my personal channel. So it's getting there, just a little bit here and there. You know what? I'm all right with it. Growing it slow, that's fine. No, I have not heard any of those. Masterpiece, Afraid of the Dark, Motionless in White is pretty. What's that? So the Motionless in White album that has the little boy in the makeup in it creeps my wife out. I was listening to one of their songs and that album came up and she's like, "You're gonna have to change that." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "That picture just it freaks me out." So I don't know, man. I mean, it is a little creepy. If hold on a second. I've got to find this. Uh, yeah. So this picture, that graveyard shift that trips her out. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just a kid in makeup. Come on, man. So for any of you guys on my Discord server, I do have a I do have a suggestions um channel. So if you got something you think I would that would be good to cover in here, post it up in there. Also, you can also just tag me on any stories on X with my handle. I use the same handle everywhere at JD the Bot Guy. Um, if you think it's something that I should cover, tag me on it. Do wish I knew. Of course, it's still a little bit early yet, but wish I knew if JD was going to come up tonight because he just uploaded a short, but I'm not gonna watch it because I'm doing this. And occasionally, some of his mods come in here. Haven't seen them in a while. Say what now? I was not watching the previous comments you made. Just reply without being tagged. But you can tag me. You can reply to it and put my name in there. It's fine. You gonna hop on grab gas, ribs. Man, don't mess them ribs up. Yeah, you'll definitely see me on X because I'm a degenerate weirdo and I spend a significant, way too much time goofing off on the internet. I have a whole thing for ribs. It's just like I've got a whole process down. I've got a thing with steaks too. I've got that down to a T. Yeah, I know, but that's because I watch. I'm all over the place. I'm so. If I follow you, I'm likely to see it. So here's the deal. I am very, very, very picky about who I follow on X. You have a great weekend too, and stay safe, man. I know you're on that bike. Be careful. Watch out. The idiots will get you. Just got to pay attention. I will tell you, one of the ways when I was one of the things back when I used to ride, to make sure that nobody pulls out in front of you, I always watch that front tire. If you see that front tire start to rotate, I just assumed everybody was going to pull out in front of me. I had a lady. I was riding, not the Yamaha that I had, but I had an old Virago. It didn't have any like brakes on it, and had some old lady pull out in front of me. She wasn't even. She was turning left and looking over her right shoulder for some reason. And Aaron, you have a good night. Hope your shift has been good. But yeah, I had to lock him up. It was awful. No, it's just him. It's just him. He's got to go to the grocery store and buy ribs for tomorrow. A mountain bike, like a mountain bike, mountain bike. I tell you what, Travis, um, he rides bikes too. He rides BMX and goes to like skate parks and does crazy ass like backflips and stuff. It's ridiculous. I've seen some of his videos he put out. Um, so yeah, I don't because I'm too old and fat for that shit. But yeah, hold on. I had a comment. You got steaks for Monday? I'm not cooking Monday. Monday's going to be a day of rest for me. I'm cooking tomorrow. I'm going to be busy tomorrow doing all kinds of stupid shit. As long as the weather holds, I got to. It rained the entire time I was gone. I have to do yard work, and I'm going to cook steaks for dinner tomorrow night. I would have cooked them tonight. I went and bought them already. They're already ready. I'm here to go. But I do a really nice reverse sear. Man, I don't buy steaks in restaurants. I'm sorry for your loss, Aaron. Damn it. Hey, but you know what? You're gainfully employed, and that's great. I'm glad you finally got something going. Man, learn how to reverse sear, and now it's the only way. You know what? I used to sous vide. That used to be my thing, and that takes a lot of time. I can reverse sear a steak in way less time, and it is perfect. I've gotten it down. And you know what? I do cheat a little bit. I use a pellet grill, but I've got that thing going, and I can also make my wife will. You have to forgive her. She only eats steak, well done. However, if you have a pellet grill, you can cook a well done steak and it still be juicy. If you know what you're doing, you can do it. Um, so yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of people are better at it than I am. So that's fine. But yeah, fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. But yeah, Aaron, you and I, we need to get back together and get something going. At least getting something on the schedule. I've learned a few things. I've learned a few things since we've talked last. Um, I've actually figured out how to do hosting and all kinds of stuff with OBS. So, yep, we need to have a little chat and maybe do something in not too distant future, um, for sure. It's a lot it's a lot better than oh yeah no medium rare. That's anything more than medium rare is unless you're doing something like fajitas where you're going to cut them up and they end up I mean it just ends up being more well done than you can really help. But yeah, there's there's there is no reason to eat a steak and and unless you get a steak that is cooked with some sort of sauce on it from like a chef or something, don't put sauce on it. Um, because I think that's wrong. The worst thing in the world is like another reason why I never order steaks from a restaurant. I would eat probably I would well, I'm sure Aaron makes better things than steak. But the yeah, I think it's insulting to have somebody give you a steak and then you just put like steak sauce on it. It's like the steak on its own should be good enough without any kind of extra. I go to a steaks or a restaurant and order a steak, and they're like, "Well, you need any steak sauce?" And I was like, "I really hope not. If I have to have steak sauce, you guys aren't serving a very good steak." So, but steak sauce is only for bad. Well done is overdone. Absolutely, Aaron. Absolutely, Aaron. The I I don't know. People don't understand that the thanks for following there. Blandish was there earlier. I don't know if he had duck, but started following me. You guys follow me on Kick. I appreciate that. I will say it's a lot easier to get monetized on Kick. They do a lot better job with their monetization. They share, I think, 80% of the revenue. I went over this once not that long ago, but a good steak doesn't need sauce. It does not. Speaking of which, if you guys aren't, you guys know King Picks. If you guys aren't following him, he's going to do a giveaway when he gets to 100 followers. Let me see if I've got his is the same handle everywhere at King Picks Media. Oh, he got to 165. Um, so he's already passed that. I don't know if he's actually. I don't think he's done the giveaway yet. But yeah, gravy made from the drippings is fine. That's good. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with a good gravy or maybe an au jus. And good stuff. Aaron, you give any more thought to maybe some cooking videos? You really I think it would be good. I'd watch that. The Palates of the Past is one of my favorite Pepperbox shows that's come up with Jack Mandeville and Caleb. So it's my two favorite things, food and history. I think it's a great idea. But yeah. I should probably watch Let Him Cook. I probably should. I don't know why. I just haven't done it. Oh, you've got some shot. Well, video. I've not done too much editing. I've done some shorts and stuff, but as far as like actually editing long form video, um, I'm not. I'm not even gonna profess to or pretend to think say that I'm any good at that stuff. Um, Honestly, if I ever get to the point where I can do any of that junk, I'd rather just get somebody to do it for me because I'm no good at that. Let's see here. Oh man, what did I do? What did I do? Clicked off my stuff. I got a whole 10 followers. On Kick, that is. But yeah, Aaron, this is about the extent of all of my broadcasts is me just sitting here talking random nonsense, which I think is pretty much what you do. It has been interesting a few times. Had some interesting people hop in the chat. Um, the day JD Delay dropped in here, that was pretty cool. When he covered the episode I did on him, which summarily got taken down because of a copyright strike on a video he showed afterwards. Anybody seen? I haven't talked to. I haven't. All right, the Irish Bomb Squad man. I don't have seen him. He's not been around lately. I don't know what he was supposed to be starting up a channel. I mean, he's got a channel going. He was going to start doing lives, and I think he was saying that he was going to join JD on his streams, but JD getting 2 weeks off from his kind of, I think, maybe put a little bit of a damper on that. But we'll see. Hopefully JD will go live tonight. I don't know. He's been out of town, so he was down in Austin for a while. Usually by now he's got something up saying that he's going to go live. But, you know, but if you look his buddy Irish, this guy Irish Bomb Squad, he's one of the mods on JD Delay's channel. He put a live up 2 weeks ago, kind of giving a background on himself and stuff. But nothing since then. I subscribed to him and everything. He used to make, I guess he did knife content or making knives. So, but he's one of the guys that was running with JD back in the day. I think he did some time with him. So, but he's one of those guys that turned things around. Now he's helping people out and helping other folks get clean and turn their lives around and whatnot. So I think people who take an opportunity to not only better themselves but help others better themselves, I think that's an admirable thing to do. But so yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know what happened with all those. Life gets in the way sometimes, and folks got to do what they got to do to keep going. Hopefully, he'll go live tonight. It's 5 minutes till when he normally does, but him posting a short a little bit ago is, I don't know. We'll see. But I think I've run out of topics. I'm just kind of going in circles now. I think I'll call it for the night. Just a little shy of 2 hours. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll have a Thursday night stream next week. I'm usually pretty good about posting up on X when I'm going to have one. But I appreciate everybody who joined in, the folks watching on Kick. I think we've had a few folks join us on X, at least for a little while. And everybody that jumped off YouTube. YouTube, you should do better. The only reason why people are leaving your platform is because you're fucking up. So quit it. But I appreciate all y'all joining me tonight, and I will see you all Thursday. Follow me on X at JD the Bot Guy. I'm the same handle everywhere. If I'm not on there, it's not a platform I want to be on. So anyway, as always.